How did Hell, Michigan get its name? All right, there's basically four explanations. Part of it ties to a guy named George Reeve who helped found the town. He built a mill on the Hell River there, and he did a lot of things. He had opened a tavern there, and so part of that has to deal with this guy named George Reeve. Now, I'm gonna read off a few of the explanations that I got. One is that a pair of German travelers stepped out of a stagecoach one sunny afternoon in the 1830s, and one said to the other, "So shone hell," which translates to "so beautifully bright." Part of it is also another explanation is that the thick forest, a lot of the mosquito problems that they dealt with, and just a lot of the conditions that people that were early to exploring the area in the early days, they considered it hell. Another was this guy, George Reeve, who had, he used to make moonshine, basically. He would make, there was a lot of wheat that grew in the area, so he'd buy the wheat and he'd use the grain. Any excess grain, he would basically sell it off, but he also used that grain for making the alcohol. Now, after the Civil War, what was happening was the government took an interest in this, so they, tax collectors would come around there. So what would happen was is him and the locals would store the alcohol in the barrels, and the nearby water, they would take these barrels, drop it into the water, and then after the people were gone, they'd use ropes to take it back up. So this guy, George Reeves, he would pay the farmers for the grain, and a lot of times what would happen is that with these whiskey that he was making, when their husbands were going around harvest time and wanted to get some of that alcohol, the wives would comment about their husbands, "He's gone to hell again." And another one was that shortly after Michigan became a state, they asked him what he thought the town should be called. And he said, "You can name it hell for all I care." And supposedly that's another explanation of where the town name came from. So in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Strange how that town got its name. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for future notifications. Comment if you have anything to say. In the meantime, fair winds following seas. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.